So in today's video we're going to be showing you how to remove your Tony Kart footrest without removing the floor tray. Welcome back to the Power Republic YouTube channel. Today's video is a request from a great customer that wanted to know how to adjust the Tony Kart footrest without removing the floor tray. So let's get to it. So the easy way to adjust the footrest is to remove the floor tray, but that's pretty long-winded, and if you're at the track and in a bit of a hurry, there's a little bit of a shortcut that I'm going to show you. Obviously, the first step is to remove the two M6 bolts that hold the footrest to the front of the chassis. So first up, remove the two screws using an M5 T-bar and a 10mm open-end ring spanner. If you find this video really helpful, please consider subscribing and turning on the notifications. So what we're going to do is take out the standard Tony Kart fitment M6 nylock nut and washer and replace it with an M6 flare nut. And the reason for that is, with your 10mm ring spanner, upside down, you can balance the M6 nut as you slide it in underneath the front of the chassis and hold it up and screw the bolts in. If you use this one here, obviously it's going to fall straight off and you've got to try to hold the nut up under there with your fingers, and it's just a too hard basket. Okay, so we've got the footrest removed from the cart and we're going to move it into the new position, and then we're going to slide the bolts in underneath and do them up. The job's done. So on the Tony Kart we've got two sets of holes here, and you can have the footrest in its standard orientation, or if we need to, we can adjust it into its backwards. We'll choose any one of the combinations. On this particular kart, we're going to be using the back set of holes with the footrest in its forward orientation. So with the bolts removed, slide the footrest into position so that you can see down through the hole. Get the M6 flare nut and slide it onto your 10mm open end ring spanner, and then grip in the spanner by the very end. Just move the nut into position ever so slightly, looking through this hole to make sure it lines up. Then get your nut from the top, drop it down through the hole, and you should be good to go. So a good tip when doing this job is stand on the left side of the cart when you're doing the right nut, and on the right side of the cart when you're doing the left nut, and that way you can get the angle across the cart a little bit better onto the nut up underneath the front of the chassis. So there you have it. That's how you adjust the Tony Kart footrest without having to remove the floor tray. So shout out to Gleno for making that suggestion for this video. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up or consider subscribing. If you want to follow along on Instagram and Facebook, you can check us out at Power Republic, or you can go to our website www.powerrepublic.com.au, grab yourself a t-shirt or a Tony Kart footrest. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.